Guess who's back, guys? It's me, Wilby, or Coneboy. Souls RNG has returned with strength, as Soul Studio has added possibly the best way to grind potions in the lazy way in the game. I know I'm pretty late to this, but I might as well make a video instead of just blanking it out. Meet the cooler, well, the arena of it anyway. People used to call this the Sandworm during the preview period that was just during the summer event. The boss only just released, and this is just the bug fixes to kind of like fix out the actual first boss in the game. The Crawler is the first boss that's added to Souls RNG, and it is mainly accessible through a portal that was just on the right of spawn. You get brought to that massive desert of lobby with 5 options for playing groups. There's for 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to 20 people. Bear in mind that the HP does increase a lot, but the base HP is 10,000. Most of the auras have actually buffed immensely in damage, and it makes it a piece of cake, honestly. When you load in, you get greeted by that GUI that offers you what aura you actually want to use. Any aura that has an ability will be able to be picked here. There is also 3 special rental auras that you can pick from. These change every week, I believe. The best auras for now is definitely Oblivion at the minute. And Oblivion, it does a lot of damage, not sure on the exact amount, but it's a lot, and it's able to attack it on the ground. For number 2, most people would say it's tied between Archangel and Aegis, and I kind of completely disagree. I think Aegis is amazing, as I'm using it right here. That is the highest amount of damage you can get from Aegis Water Gun. Bear in mind, it is better to use Aegis Water Gun than regular Aegis. That's me being entirely honest there. Yeah, 'cause I use it a lot, and it gets it done so quickly. Like the second run in this clip is like 2 minutes max, 2 minutes 30 seconds, I believe. They changed the cooldown a lot to be a lot shorter, which is amazing. And yeah, Water Gun does attack slightly differently, as it's got a much higher tick rate with a lot more damage. But that doesn't matter. That literally doesn't matter. Also, for Archangel, it's pretty much just a free burst attack, as people know, which is very good at attacking the worm, especially in attacks like that, because it attacks instantly. And I think it might be a little bit obvious which aura I'm glazing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, very recently, they have changed the worm, or the crawler, to only... when it first released, it only gave the rewards of Potions of the Dune, which has a 1 in 1,000 chance when used to give Neferkaf, which is just a sandworm aura. Yeah, which I actually have, by the way, proud of me. But now, it can actually give extra rewards, including Godlike and Heavenly Potions. Godlike Potions, just so you know, are 0.1%, and Heavenly Potions are 0.3%. And just so you know, you can only get 7 Dune Potions a week from killing the boss. Which is sad, but it does reset every Sunday though. And if you guys do want a more detailed guide on how to actually do the boss quite easily, then you can let me know, because Aegis here makes it very easy, very effective, and very cool. And just so you know guys, Halloween is actually around the corner. Because I know it's September at the minute, but they are planning something big for it. So if you've got pumpkins, save them. If you've got heavenlies, save them. Oblivions, pop them if you want. If need be, send me clips. I'm gonna make a Discord at some point if this blows up. But yeah, I'm gonna try sticking to more like info-based videos. And for now, I'll just walk you through what I was doing with this specific clip here. Right now, oh, the boss fired. I guess I'm just gonna use the obliterating the water gun. That's like 1,200 damage. Not as good as I could have done, but it doesn't matter. He attacks there, Obliterate isn't ready. I wouldn't attack there anyway because of how short he is actually above the ground floor. And as you can see here, he does that and rests, which is amazing. You can get literally a free Obliterate blast with it. Oh my god, I'm so bad at talking. I'm gonna get better. So yeah, it goes into the ground. My Obliterate still isn't charged yet, but I do notice. You see the back there? he goes up there. This is the best attack for Aegis. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about any other aura, but if you've got Aegis, it is the best. First off, make yourself safe, wait a second, then fire. Look at the damage. 1,500 right there. Just make sure you're blasting right at the worm. And ensure that there's just a little pause there. The little pause is important. And you can see, he actually did it 2 times in a row. That was amazing, the timing. And he doesn't do that very often. He often does the most annoying attacks, like those short little, fire bursts. Man. Can you tell that I'm slightly improvising this? Doesn't matter. Most of the community is like saying that it's quite good, and that Celestial Divine is good if you don't have any of the good auras. If any of like the global auras are under rental, I would use those. And yeah. It's a pretty good grind of like fortune potions and the better lucky potions. That's what it's best for, I guess. And if you want to grind XP, just do the worm. Do it again, and again, and again, and again. Also, Luminosity Brilliance requires very good timing. Also, when it's in the sand pit, just try attacking the middle if it's at low enough HP. As you can see here, I do get a little bit nervous, so I do decide to just break the rocks and wait for its rest period. Could have done it faster, but I chose not to. As you can see, it's quite easy, and whenever it does the sandstone spit, it absolutely sucks. Because don't fire on Aegis then. If you do, you've pretty much wasted it, because of the delay between it, and just how slow the damage is. You gotta do the full burst for it to do a lot of damage. Anyways, I could give it like a more detailed guide on how to use Aegis, because this is just me voicing over this clip after I recorded it. And as you can see, that it's pretty simple. Worm boss. You kill it, you get loot, you get good loot, and you can do it with friends. See? Nice and good. We're all happy here. Good day, you guys. Bye-bye.